So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Pedro Porro.
Such good technique.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing brain that seems to allow him to work things out with ease. And I think it's been suggested at times that he could play further up the pitch, but I think as a fullback, having the space to run into, I think to take away that from his game would be criminal.
Okay, interesting. And they've got rid. And here's Morata. Nico Williams. Yamal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Forwards and with intent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stood up well to him there. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And reclaimed it in a trice. Merino. And he cuts out the supply. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage.
Can he finish? Goal! Spain!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Yamal. Merino.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Merino. Yamal. Pedro Porro gets flagged offside. Williams. That's tidy. No way through, so back it comes. Merino!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's been shifted off it. Laporte. Pressing high and with purpose. And Kubasi. Zubimendi. And he's running through. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Just eases him off the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pedri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Merino! And again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He has found the way through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Morata, and he's managed to get free. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Spain come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Morata. Well, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. In with the challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a good ball out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Has a go! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's having a go! And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pedri, and here's Morata. Nice control. Marino. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Moved on forwards. Pedro Porro. Marino. Marino! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mikel Merino powering forward here. Morata. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's in! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had a shot! And he's hit it too high.
Saudi Arabia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Driving forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found a way through. Hits one! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Saudi Arabia making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
More and more pressure on the ball here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There will be a throw-in. And here's Morata. Merino. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's a fine interception. And they win it back again. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, sweet feet. He's had a hit! He's got a goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And it's Morata. Pedri.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And time is up. Spain looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Morata gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by...
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Saudi Arabia.
La alineación de España será...
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So it's away we go then. Kubasi. It's Pedri. Merino. Yamal. Pedri. He stands tall, impenetrable. Yamal powering forward here. Fires it in low. Merino! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Stood up well to him there. Merino. Oh, here's a chance! Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. He could be in here. He's picked his way through. Yamal. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Morata. Yamal. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Good spot he's seen. Big chance! Danger averted for now. Merino! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. And it's Spain who take the lead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
El dorsal 6.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Merino. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's found a way through. That should be the keepers. Now it's Morata. Great defending, strong and determined. Gets a good foot in there. Gets his pass away. There's the hit!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri has created one goal already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Wriggles his way through. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Yamal! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
El dorsal 19.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Kubasi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He has found the way through. Closing in on goal. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Morata, good driving run.
That's good play from him.
Morata! Decent enough try.
Morata really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Spain are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. And here's Morata. Can he latch on to this? Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And it's Morata. Zubimendi. Merino does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Merino! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And that is out of play. Spain with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And he's there to retrieve it. Laporte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 70.987
Merino.
espectadores.
Nico Williams. He's shifting through the gears here. Hits one! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mikel Merino gets a foot in here. Yamal! He's got away with one there. Merino, and he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's fabulous. He's free, he has got space. He's got the shot away! He scores!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Spain suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Throw in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Just eases him off the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Merino. Spain have got it back, and they'll have another go. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Morata.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Morata chooses chance! He's got a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Spain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Might be Morata! They are rampant! Surely done! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Spain blast themselves into a three-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Keeper's ball. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Morata voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Saudi Arabia.
La alineación de España será...
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I'm Rick Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not going to get much change out of this guy.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. There's the whistle, and here we go. Laporte. Pressing high and with purpose. Kubasi. Yamal. Morata. Spread out to the left. Williams! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Oh, that's clever.
That's going in strongly.
Can he get onto this? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Subimendi. Merino. Now Pedro Porro for Merino. And here's Morata. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Morata. Plenty to aim at here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Merino. Look at it. Yamal! And that's a goal kick. Pedri does well to get it back. Subimendi. Not the most accurate pass. Merino. It's Pedri. And it's Morata. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, such a clever touch. He's had a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Pedri just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, smashing header! Oh, important interception. Oh, good-looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Spain were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Has a look and plays it forward. It's a good foot in there. Pedri. Williams. And the shot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Foot in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He is through here. It's a really well-measured ball. Too long, and over the line. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, they could break here. He's picked his way through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Merino. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's had a hit! That's another chance! Throw in. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's intervened well there. Zubimendi. Merino. Merino is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
In with the challenge. Morata. Morata! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Gets his head to it!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zubimendi. Got a shot away! No, not quite.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Saudi Arabia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Raya is there to take. Oh, super find. Morata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And they're on him in a flash. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Pedro Porro, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Williams! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Spain have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too. That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's chosen to go back. Merino. And here's Morata. No way through there. Yamal, take back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
In for the pieces! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without hesitation. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Merino. Yamal.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Merino. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That was always going to be the keeper's. Morata. Nico Williams. It's Pedri. Merino. Now it's Morata. Pedri. Morata. Oh, shooting chance! Played out towards the right wing.
Oh, great feet, that.
Stood up well to him there. Pedri. For Merino. That's a sharp pass. Pedri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Morata. That is good alertness. Spain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. It's a goal kick. Gets a good foot in there. Shifted upfield. Merino. This is promising. Oh, that's fabulous. No, it's great hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Merino. And here's Morata. That's tidy. Pedri. Williams. For Merino. And here's Yamal! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Marcó en el minuto 43 el dorsal 19.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Zubimendi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Real chance here! Shot a goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Nico Williams.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's got away. Williams pinches it off him. Now then, the ball's come loose. Struck first time. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nico Williams. It's a pretty loose pass. He's making a real surge on the left. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And the first half is done. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Spain in control at half-time, 2-0.
Destinadas a recoger sus donativos para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados.
And we're underway again.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
This is promising. Morata! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Spain have their second corner now. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no shapes to shoot! The lead is extended still further. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he skips past his man. Oh, that was vital. Pedro Porro. That's a good ball out wide. Great chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Taken goal, and they are right back within touch. So is this the start of a comeback? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's managed to get free. And he cuts out the supply. Merino. Yamal. And it's Morata. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found a way through. Decent hit! It's a goal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Saudi Arabia get themselves back into contention.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mikel Merino goes steaming forward. Merino! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Laporte promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's been shifted off it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Pedri. Nico Williams. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pedri. Gets his pass away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the pass is intercepted. Foot in. He's found a way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Merino. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away.
Este partido asciende a 80.314 espectadores.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Morata. In with the challenge.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a key interception. Morata.
Saudi Arabia are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Yamal on 2 now and looking for 3. Oh, that's fabulous. And he was alert to it. Well, played right into his path. Hits one! It's fallen kindly here. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Williams! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Nico Williams is offering a wry smile there.
Spain have their 3rd corner. Turns and can he finish?
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Spain get their 4th corner. There's the header. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Aim forwards. Nico Williams fiddles it through, and he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Laporte did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Spain are down to 10 men. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he's had it nicked away. Pedro Porro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zubimendi spots it and intercepts. Can he spark a counter here? And that could set him on his way. It'll be a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. Saudi Arabia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have...
There's the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And he lines up a cross. Spain are looking to... Pedri could move up a gear here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lovely ball. He's got the shot away! Oh, extraordinary.
To go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Deftly away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The fullback is in acres of space here. And the flag has stayed down. Played long and they could be in here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he's there to retrieve it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He rises! And the finish! Yamal, and it's Morata. Pedri. Pedri. Williams. And he's managed to get free. There's the hit! Great work on the overlap. He is through here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedri. He might be in here. Morata. And he's running through. And the shot! Not much time now for anything fresh. Real chance! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course, you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a cheap goal to give away.
Spain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Nico Williams. Pedri looking to get on the end of this. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, it's come loose. Chance to finish. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. Up for a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's gone backward here. Out to the left it goes. He's going to be disappointed with that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the finish! Nico Williams. And the counter is on.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
They're urging him to shoot. Oh, they could be caught out here. 4 added minutes on the board. Yamal. And it's Morata. Oh, good spread. That's a throw. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's pulled back. Played out to the right. Yamal.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. No, the ball's gone astray. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.